Nice. What up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Good morning. It's been a little bit, but that's what happens sometimes. So, I think I finished the game. Pretty sure. Maybe not. I mean, there was no big grand ending or anything, so that was the weird thing. It says breaking the order, but that's all I'm doing. Crushing down the order. But after that's said and done, you know, I already found out that it looks like they're setting up for a sequel of this, which is pretty sweet. But we'll see. Alright, so I got this target here. I'll show you the map real quick. So we hit this bitch. This guy's gonna come unveiled. It's the father's probably friggin' the dude. What's his name? It's in the Animus now. Not Eivor. Across the water. Gotta go across the water. Well, I guess I'm gonna kill this one. Oh, there's 3? Jeez. No, you don't go through the windows that are giant? Getting closer. There she is. Should be easy kill. Simple.
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was
Basim.
horrified.
That's the name I was looking for. That's
So
probably
I
the
silenced
father.
him.
That silence comes for you now.
Because he's the one in the Animus who got out anyway. Open order menu. Perfect. Continue the story to find the next clue. That's interesting. So, if that's that, then maybe. So I started to clean up a little as well. So I don't know if the story ending would have been different if I had done all this prior to the final scene, I guess. I still think it was the final scene, I don't know. Bash him in the Animus. Because it was so like anticlimactic, nothing happened, you're like, okay. You had a big battle, some of your people fought and died, and that was the end of it. How's Gunnar want? Ah. Why am I doing this? Quests.
Between you and me, Eivor.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are...
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil.
Wonderful.
Gather your wife and your courage.
Okay.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day. To celebrate the
Guess we get
strength
to
of
see
your
a wedding.
bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Not too shabby, Gunnar.
Dio, sé dwi 'di caru ti Gunnar. Dwi'n efo am lwcus bod fi 'di dod o hyd o ti yng nghariad.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi 'di breuddwydio am ffutio'n hun. A di sôn tawolwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti. Ti yw'r enaid fel dim arall. A dyn as strong a
Everyone's like, what?
Ac fel as I fierce, mae'r calon yn hedfan dyr y ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us hedfan efo'n gilydd, tro bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd and byth.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
Oh,
Our couple now bonded in matrimony. Now
the
we
ghost?
drink.
There he is. Oh, little kindling. Oh, they're still going.
Alvis, I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished to, I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
brother.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something, but this feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
Richard, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You are a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Evior. I couldn't be more happy to Boma. Hoping now to well and it keeps me so the years.
She couldn't be
Yes,
more happy.
Of course, as I say, it is wonderful to have you. Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
His band told the bringer must fit his marriage.
You've been among us for quite some time, Redda. Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Volker, I want to thank you for all you've done for me. My visions lessened of late, and I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, at peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
Speak to Hytham.
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Have
and
sex
your
by the water?
confidence.
As I am honored by your friendship.
And I by yours.
Yeah.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage.
Yeah.
We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so. But it is not the love of a wife and her husband. It was not an easy decision. But after we talked with honesty, we embraced more warmly than we have in a great while. I think we will be happy.
I hope so. And I am pleased for you.
I am pleased for myself. Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
What about you? What are you looking for?
I have all I need right here. With you. With our people.
Yeah.
I want to say, Randvi, I love you, and I have for some time. I did not pursue it, not wanting to betray my brother's trust. That does not mean I did not desire it. Does that surprise you?
Yeah. I think I broke up with that other bitch.
Gods, I worried you saw me as a woman starved for the affection of her husband. That it was loneliness driving me. But it was you, Eivor. Only you. Everything you are, everything you will become.
Randvi, without you, I would have lost my way 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I never told him outright, but I doubt he will be surprised. I think he may have suspected it even, some time ago.
If he suspected it, he never said anything.
He is more observant than I often give him credit for. I believe he sees us as we are, and as we hope to be. We can wait to tell him. Give it a few days, when the feasting is over and everything is settled.
Agreed. I have waited long enough for you, and you for me. That is another few days.
The blink of an eye. Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Alright. That's something supposed to happen. The mastery points. And Bassin. Alright, continue the order. We got a little quest in. It's wild. There she is. Come here.
Come to me.
No, invite her to bed.
Should we take this to your chamber?
No need.
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message.
Yep.
Quite strange.
Here we go.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I will take care of this.
They have another feast. That way, I'm suited. Sweet. There it is. The lonely town. Oh, I can go. Let's go get him. Yeah. I was thinking of getting a pet raven. I'm gonna have to wait a couple of years though. You know how much money that costs? And they last for like 40 years. And if you don't give them proper attention, they get spiteful. You can't hit them. You know, like trying to like flick them or something because they remember forever. It's wild. Yeah, I got 2 there. Final target, here we go.
All right there?
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna fall asleep while looking for an assassin. It's probably
These are
Basim.
soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? What do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed.
It's funny because King Alfred here finds the same type of
I've never
feeling
been so far west.
in the show, so it must have been conveyed
I
through
find it quite
his
peaceful
writings
here.
in real life.
Calming.
I have traveled a long way
The
to
Last
hear
Kingdom.
one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
Yeah, it was him.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane was what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order. Inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England. Whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You are the last of her kings. And yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burnt. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
Damn. That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
And the story continues. Interesting. To his study.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Dear, oh dear, look at them little balls of soot!
Good lady, forgive.
So the order is done.
Lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me, and I will obey.
Alright, let's hit mastery points. Gotta go to the wolf. I feel like 500 would be good, but everything's done +2. And it's still giving me points. I guess they just have to have somewhere to put them. I can do that. I'm gonna have to do all these raids one day. Viking for hire. Yeah, screw you, Retta. So where the hell is the study? Would have to be here. Alright, Winchestershire. St. Peter's Church. I'm gonna go with this. Well, what the hell? Let me just look around. Yeah, I think it's here. Oh, I can't fast travel. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Make me ride it? Music's pretty epic. This might be the end.
Yeah.
So what's that make Basim? Looking at fast travel. Wow. It's a first. Yeah. Still punch birds out of the air. And I still gotta do the hunts. So there's still some things to do here I could stream for us. So I'll be doing that through the coming week, 2 weeks, whatever. So we finish the order, see what happens here. Might continue some sort of story or something on the side or side scrolls. We're gonna do all the river raids. That'll be a whole session. River raids and then whatever the hell I was just talking about.
Cast about this land, my friend.
That's the one!
Oh shit! Oh, can't catch me. I'll run right through these assholes.
God's justice awaits, coward!
River raids. What the hell else? Oh, all the beasts. Whatever's left. There's a couple big epic fights we got left that I haven't done. We'll do those. That'll knock off a couple more trophies. And then we'll close in on whatever.
My next targets.
Oh, next targets. How far away am I from this place? Jeez, I've been riding for days. Ah, I can fast travel now. There we go.
So that'll be good. Then we'll knock off and go for the platinum if it's possible. I don't even know yet.
Here we go.
Greeting.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, but they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this. I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here. Including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Good friggin' it. Blah, 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 blah.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
So that's it for him. And they close it down. Still, I have the key to Alfred's study. Now what that'll unlock, I have no idea. Got no points for it. Quests. River raids, we know. Master challenge, we could get done whenever. Viking for hire, so it is done. Alright, so let's go check Alfred's study, and then I guess we'll wrap it for today. And I gotta find all the mysteries and everything for each area, which is gonna be wild. This is gonna be me riding a horse through the game, through the map. Which way to jump, and it's not that way. Alright, well.
Sic faciem Wilporfelium et ambulato Yoga. Non cum canibus adolibitque, Felini mendactium et cumilis.
Flipping out.
Tabas et feli solo tumuit armis venit pluviali.
People are bugging out.
Help!
Shit, where the hell is Alfred's friggin' house? The Nuns Minster, the Old Minster. We're at St. Peter's Church. It's one of these. Could be it.
Union, for your relief!
Alright, I'm looking it up real quick because I don't remember where his study is. Where is King Alfred's study? AC Valhalla. So I'm here. Is there a description with the study? Hold on, because I kind of remember where it was, but let me check my inventory real quick. Ooh, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Nope, revenge note. Should be a new study key. The Old Minster, which I'm in Winchestershire. Bastards.
Pax Eterna est una via ad emundationem propria
That is.
eius terrenae terminales veluta.
Remember there were stairs. We went up. There they are. Study. Here we are.
This is it, Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
One more chest, and then I will. Here we go. Varensdottir, Sigurd Sturbertschen, Stybor Jorgensen. I'm not reading all this out loud, sorry guys. If you're reading this, hopefully you understand what's going on right now in the world. It's pretty parallel to this. Right, and the last letter.
Rantings and ravings, not unlike full-case delusions. Is there more to all this than I understand?
Look at that. This is sick. Alright, hold on. Because this is like super accurate. I gotta show one of my buddies. It would be nice if he just like watched this, but imagine that. Let me just take that one too. Alright. I'm starting to wonder if this is truly King Alfred's, some of his writings. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out because that's sweet. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so that's this room. You know why they make these doors smaller? They make them smaller because if you get too fat, then you don't get to go into the feast hall. Like if you're a glutton. Alright, so that's here. I could go get all this stupid gold, but it's not really needed. That guy, he died. Alright, last check of quests. We get the treasures, which I have to get. Those are probably a lot of treasures I'm missing. Viking for hire, challenge from the gods. So next up is river raids. And that's it. So I'm going to go do my morning routine. Let me go back and see Randy. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all on the next stream. I'll try to get a schedule up for you so that if you are watching, you can check it out. Plus, don't forget that Battlefield 2042 is coming out. And when it does, that's going to be a non-stop stream fest. So get your